Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live stream of me building Sky Defender and just chatting with the people in chat. Also, StreamYard link is available on two Discords. I got some interesting things to show you later on today. And today we'll be working on the shoulders and at least start, if not complete, the arms. Might be a little reach to complete them. We'll see how long we go. All right. We'll start with cutting out the pieces like usual. I already went ahead of time and pulled all the runners that we need. A runner is one of these sheets that has parts on it. And so we need K2 times 2. Everything I think in this is times 2. So we got. So I'll set my board up a little differently since I have two different or two items going at the same time. So we'll set shoulder 1 here and make sure I always cut the right one. And I'll have shoulder joint or shoulder 2 here. So I'm just going down to see what I need to pull from K2. And it looks like the next stage I need to pull 25. Hope each and every one of you are having a great day. And, all right, that's it for K2. Except for we have to cut out for this one. And put that there. All right. Next, we'll pull out M1. I need better storage for my runners. It's falling apart. I actually have someone making something for me, and they're going to be sending it to me. I'm looking forward to it. Special custom-made project. M12. So hopefully this stream will help you relax. Just enjoy the day, whether you like model making or not. And hope to see you in chat. And if you're on a replay crew, please give a like and give a comment in the comment section. I'd love to hear from people. Helps me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what they enjoyed. 28. And I'll kind of repeat myself for a lot of things for each stream, just because you never know when someone might go start with what stream. So what I'm using now is a pair of clippers, I should specify I'm using a 2-blade clipper that is used just to cut them off the runner, but you leave a little bit left to save the part from getting a nub mark, which is basically a white mark that goes over the color. You don't want that to happen. It's kind of a pain to try and clean up. I'm still learning to clean it up myself. One thing that helps is getting a nice nippers and watching a tutorial on how to properly use them. You would be surprised what difference that makes. I missed the M1, didn't I? M18. Yep. Cut that one out. There. So I'll try to show how this works exactly, how I have this set up. And this is what works for me. It might not work for you, but I recommend giving it a try. I'm going to finish cutting first, guys, and then that goes there. Where did I put the other end? Oh, put with that one. All right. A little bit of room for the next one. We did the R1s. They are done. And last, we got the L2 sheet. And make cut for 24. That one goes with these. And then number 17, a little bit bigger one. And that will go in the third section of step 1. And then we have K2. And now we have 18. And that will be followed up by 21 and 20. I want to make sure I get them on the right spots, so I pay attention to the way it's laid out on the page and try to put it as the same as the layout as much as possible. Carve out the same. And while I might be going fast, I'm also being careful that I'm cutting rather far away from the nub to the actual part, because I'll let the nice nippers do that to prevent that stress mark. Feel free to comment on anything during the chat. I always like to hear from people. 17. Also want to thank an anonymous person yesterday for donating to my Cash App. Greatly helps, and I'm going to be using any funds donated towards the next project. So the more funds I get, the bigger and better the project will be. So it'll hopefully be, by the time I'm done with this, it'll be a really big, nice project. Just like this one. Though I don't know if I'll be able to beat this one in size. And well, I can beat it in size because the perfect grades are larger. But I think this build is rather unique. I could be wrong since I haven't done projects by Bandai at this size. So now I'm cutting things close to the part, if not completely on the part. Trying my best to prevent any type of mark. I had a little bit of a mark, unfortunately, but hey, Ton, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. First time I've ever seen you, so welcome. If you have any questions, let me know. Always love engaging with the chat, especially when I'm kind of doing a boring part and you can't really see it. because the shadows. I gotta try and do it out further. This could be a challenge. So really trying to get close because sanding is a pain for some of these parts. This is probably the slowest part of it, is cutting out the parts and sanding them when you have to. Thank you. And this is a really cool project. It's quite challenging, but very fun. It's got lots of pieces. While it's big and a little complicated, it's actually not that much more difficult than what would be considered a master grade, in my opinion. Who knows? By the end of the stream, I might have collected enough to do a master grade, or not master grade, perfect grade. I have a few of those on my wish list that would be awesome to build. But you know, I know money's tight for people, and I'm not going to keep asking. But this hobby can be as cheap as you want and as expensive as you want. I mean, you can hang out with the high grades for as long as you want, enjoying all the different Gundams that are out there, and pay 20 to 40 bucks and just enjoy it that way. Or you can go all out and go up to master grades, which can be $300-400, on the high end. So it is really what your budget and what you like to do. And there's lots of in between. So I never thought I would spend what I did on this one, but I'm glad I did because I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and it's taken a long time. It's not something that's being built super fast. I'm learning to take my time, learning different like tips and tricks, and then trying to share them with all of you. So if you have any questions about anything in the chat, like how to do any part, please let me know. The video game Gundam Breaker 4 comes out at the end of August, which I'm really excited for. Not only because I love Gundam games, but and Gundams in general, but it also, I think I'll sleep because I live in Vietnam. Oh, it's getting late for you. Well, have a great night. Thank you for coming over all the way from Vietnam. I think you're my first one from Vietnam. That's pretty nice and epic. Thank you. And hopefully you can, watch the rest of this whenever you wake up if you want. And hopefully I see you back another time. And I know in Vietnam, Gunpla which is what these are, is pretty popular, and I think actually cheaper than what it is in the States due to it being so close to Japan. So if it is, I'm a little jealous because it's expensive here in America. Like I looked at the Japan prices, and I mean it was like a $10 to $15 difference on the littler ones, and like I think almost $100 difference on like the perfect rates. I was so surprised. I could not believe that. That like that because I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I was going to show you how I lay out things so that you can understand my method here. Put these back over here. So what we got is the instructions here. You got first step, then the second step here, third, and fourth. Now I only have way laid up because I took the first and the second, kind of combined them in the first row. So you have the first step here, then you have the first part of the second step here, followed by the last step of the second one. I will. Thank you very much. And I try to make it happy and calm and relaxing. And then you have the third step here, which is laid out where the pieces are in that step. And then finally, we have the fourth step right here. And these are separated by the part of where they're laid out with how you build it. So that's how that's done. And I find that to work out nicely. All right. Well, have a good one, Ton. Enjoy some sleep. Sleep is good. I love sleep. And hopefully you get to watch the replay of it. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section. And I'm very good at answering questions in my comment section. I try to keep up with that. All right. And keep up with this. Nice and easy. What I need is to get sponsored, and then they can send me all the like models that they want me to build. That would be a dream come true. But I would have to do standalone videos for that and edit and stuff. And I just don't know how to do that at this time. But that would be epic. Who knows? Maybe someday. Right now, I just enjoy chilling out and hanging out with people in the chat while building. Otherwise, I'd just be doing this by myself, listening to YouTube or something. I love when it goes on smooth. And hate when it doesn't go on as smooth as I would like, especially on metallic parts, which are just coated on the outside. Always check with the instructions of where you're supposed to cut, because it's a lot easier to cut short and take your time to look at the instructions than it is to try and fix mistakes. All right, that was over here. I try to keep the play or the mat clear of nubs so as to not confuse them with parts. And it helps just with keeping things organized. Oh, that was a bad cut. Yeah, I knew it. But luckily, this is an early stage, so I believe everything on this is going to be pretty much like it'll be pretty much like, wow, I can't speak, covered up. I think the only things that are going to be will be shown is the gold and the gray piece, the light gray. Over there. So for a proper cut, you take the non-bladed end, which is the right on these, hold it flush against the part, and then you just slowly cut it with the blade end, and you get a pretty nice cut. This one, a little bit white, but not too bad. That one had a lot. Let's see if I can't buff that out real quick. I'm taking 600 grit to try to bring it down a little. I don't even know if there's blue underneath this, so it's a little bit of a risk. And I don't even think this part will show, but I gotta get my hands better in view. Let me adjust the camera. That should keep my hands in view a little bit better. All right, let's see if we can't make this look good again. I know I brought one. I'm gonna try this. It's a little bit risky. I haven't tried it before, but this is supposed to be like a miracle thing of getting it to get rid of nub barks and stuff. It's a glass file. What it does is it really kind of polishes it, and it got rid of most of it already. I think I might stick with that because it really knocked it down. Kudos to the glass nail file. I'm impressed. I'd pick that up with my last order on some recommendations that people say it works wonders, and I will definitely say it works good. There's also another one I might pick up to try. I forget what exactly it's called. I have it on my wish list from the Gundam Play store. Not sponsored by them, but I've had really good service with them, and their prices are about the same as Amazon, and they take a little bit better care of everything. And they have better variety. And some of their items are even cheaper than Amazon. Like they'll have some of the out of print or rare stuff. Like a lot of these like third party aren't even on Amazon. And so you have to go to a store like that, and the price is so much better. So I don't know. I might put their link in the description once I'm done with this stream, but for now we're good. I must not be at a good time. Not getting many people showing up or chatting. But that's life. Can't always get what you want. And I'd be doing it, like I said, I'd be doing this anyways. I'm excited about the build. All right, so now we're putting it together. This piece goes like this. And then this piece is oriented like that and goes in here. Come on. There we go. Got that lovely snap sound. Interesting. This goes like, oh, okay. It does go like that. I thought so. It goes right there. Nice little shoulder part so far. This goes like that. And then this is like this. Put that in that hole. Really loose. I don't know if I like that or not. We'll see what it attaches to eventually. Is it better attached to something? Otherwise, it's just going to fly off the. Kind of surprised considering everything else on this build is extremely tight. Come on. Let's get the last little bit of it in here. There. Yeah, that's as good as it's going to go. Couple fabrics right way. That goes like that. That goes in like that. All right. Now we take this, put it in there, as we knock everything. Hmm. Why does that not seem right? Oh, because it's this that goes in there. See, it helps to pay attention to exactly what the directors are telling you. Sure about that? Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Now I gotta try and line up everything. There we go. Now it doesn't matter if it's loose or not. Ah, and that controls that coming in and out. That's kind of neat. We'll take this. And that goes here, like so. Come on. Hey, Prime, how are you doing? Sorry, I didn't notice you in the chat for a moment there. I was really focusing. Wow, that's stiff. Move it back and forth a little bit to really get it working nice. We pulled it out a bit so that it doesn't rub against the side. So we got that going for it. Now we add this. Let's see. Okay, it goes in this looped area. So let's see here. Come on. You sure it goes in the looped one? Oh, I see. Okay. Pull that out. That goes there. And then this is okay. Goes like that. And it goes over there. Or not. Okay, it's lined up in the hole as good as it's going to get. All right. So now we put this piece on. Try to line up everything. If you can get a couple, you can get them all. And what's even better is when they fit flush. Unlike that one for some reason. There we go. Nice and flush. Now we just take these two parts. Snap them in. All right. Got to go. Completely forgot I gotta make a second one of these. I was like, all right, we're gonna move on to the arms next, but nope, we gotta finish the other shoulder once I can get this on. All right, it's on as good as it's going to be. It's all really tight in there. I don't know how it's going to move, but we'll see. So this is obviously going to be able to go up somehow. So that's one shoulder of step one. Now we go on to the second one and follow the same exact rules. So that goes there, matching up K224 with M11. Yeah, just like that. Have the correct orientation, and it goes right there. Nice and perfect. Thought that flew off the table for a second, the way it sounded. All right. We've got this one looks like it goes like that. And oops, my bad. No, this goes like this. And this one goes like that. This goes down. So. All right. And then it goes into this piece. Yeah. So this all goes there. And that one goes there. And it controls that. Very nice. Now we go over here. Where we attach these two pieces again. Always a little easier the second time around because you know exactly what you're doing. Okay. And it's good. And then this messy thing. Looks like that. That goes in there. And we close it. Nice and flush. Hmm. Oh, I see. There we go. It does pop out like that. Interesting. Yep, this one also pops out. It's just a little harder to do. There it goes. That's kind of neat. That pops out, and then it's that. So pop that out like so. That must be like some type of burst mode or something. All right. And then the final touches on this are just these sides here that never want to go in. And as I say that, this one goes in smooth. Come on. Make me a happy person today. No, it doesn't. There we go. So there we go. Both shoulders are complete. And step one of those are done. Oh yeah, I was gonna show something cool. And then still do that. All right. So I had ordered these for some of my Gundams because they have a spot that actually can light up if you have the parts. And the manufacturer ones really suck. And you have to turn them on physically, like by hand. So I ordered these on eBay. It was like 5 for like $7 or $8. And it's really cool. All you do is you take a magnet and put it close and it turns on. You could order different colors. I needed green, so that's like that. And you just use the magnet again to turn it off. Ooh, scrubby blinds, getting some cleaning done. I was just finishing up Ace, but I'm glad you were listening. So I might try to figure out some way to modify. I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, I really don't think it's going to work. Oh, don't worry. It was a Saturday. I wasn't sure if people would come. I had an early stream. I got get this where the contacts are a little better. It doesn't want to stay on. But the other two I did stayed on. See, there it is. And there it's off. Apparently I have to put more pressure. I'll have to fix this one. So trying to do is somehow fit this in here so that the eyes would light up. But I don't know how much modifications I would have to do. And even then, if it would fit, slightly too big. So I think this is out of the question. But I wanted to test it at least. So I will. Oh, the battery already fell out for me. Excellent. Let's do that. But you can set it down that way. And put it back in its packaging. So what I was saying at the beginning of the stream, Ace, is whenever I do get a donation, I'm saving it up for the next big project. So that's where the money is going, that anyone that donates. I don't know why I mentioned that now, but I just figured since it was towards the end of the stream, I'd let people know again. So thank you to all those that have donated. It really motivates me to keep doing this and provide some fun streams. And we'll be working on this one for quite some time. We're on page 54, and this one goes all the way to page 146. And after that, it's still stickers. Actually, 146 stickers or decals. So, nope, that's still decals. So page 134 is the actual finished build. But after that, then I have to do all the fine like tuning, like making the panel lines. Because they like say the simple version and the luxury version. And the difference between those is making the panel lines and also like putting the GQ. Oh, I guess both. This one has the basic set of decals, and then this one has the nice set of decals. And I'm really looking at going forward. This one, I think it'll make it just that much more of a perfect build and the challenge. But as you can see, the final product is way different than what we have now. So hope everyone enjoyed that did stop by. I greatly appreciate it. Those that are replaying it later on, thank you for replaying it. Hope you got something out of it. Please leave a message in the chat to let me know that you watched and any questions you have. So until next time, make sure to be kind to one another and enjoy whatever hobbies you have. And thank you all for watching. Have a great day. If I could end.